Oh wait, no. I guess Budokai 1 technically fits that mold, but not really. Enjoy the exhilarating action of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, sure. Huh, I thought we did have partners in here, but I guess not. Anyway. We fucking senzu beans, yo. So yeah, it's just now giving me the basic rundown of how to play the game. Yep. I don't know, it's like some weird static on the screen when you change too fast. That's weird. I'll have to freeze frame that shit later. But anyway. So yeah. Like I said before in the introduction, if you play Tenkaichi 3, you play this game. It's the exact same thing. And before people say it's weird, Goku has Kaioken before the Raditz fight, but okay. Actually, this form of Goku is very interesting. It's a blend between Goku, Jesus Christ, okay. If you remember Tenkaichi 3, it's a cross between Goku early and Goku mid. With a little bit of Goku N thrown in there. It's a combination of all the base forms. It's the first time Goku, as the base form, has access to both Kaioken, and I'm getting excited on this lame moveset. It's very interesting, as well as Spirit Bomb. Normally, back in BT3 on Goku early, he had Solar Flare. Goku mid, he had Give Me Energy, which he does not have in this game. Actually, I think about it. This is the first Goku in a long time that doesn't have Give Me Energy. It's very strange.
You've grown, Kakarot, but there's no mistaking that face of yours.
How do you know that? You haven't seen him since he was a fucking toddler. If even, like a newborn.
What have you been doing all this time? What happened to your mission to exterminate the human race?
You were told to kill people. I still see people.
Who the heck are you? You're kidding me. You've forgotten? Okay, I'll help you remember.
Okay, to be fair, even if Goku didn't bump his head as a kid, there's no fucking way you'd be able to remember his face.
First and foremost, you are not from this planet.
And convenient information dump.
You were born on the planet Vegeta. You are a Saiyan, the most powerful race in the universe.
Unless we're counting the gods or Frieza's race or etc, you know.
And I'm Raditz. I am your brother.
Huh. After having just watched Star Wars Episode 5 the other day, this is funny to me. Well, there's no... By the way, the punctuation in this game is kind of weird sometimes. There's some blatant grammar errors, but it's not that terrible. I think there's a lot more grammar errors, especially in the wild scenarios. Because apparently, I'm the only person that plays this shit. Go everything living there, sold off at a high price. This is funny because I don't think any of this shit was covered in the original, not Funimation dub, Ocean dub. And it's funny because it wasn't until I went back and started watching Kai that I realized, oh wow, it's strange we actually have all this shit told to us. Because I want to say in the original Ocean dub, you don't learn about all this shit until, well, about the Saiyan race specifically, until King Kai. So very interesting. What's so fortunate about Moon? Yeah, good luck. Master Roshi kind of blew up the moon. If he did have a tail, it wouldn't do him too much good. Wait, isn't there a plot point where... Yeah, no. I remember this clearly now. Ocean dub, they actually say that they don't let Gohan out of the house during nights on the full moon. But he wouldn't need to because the moon's gone. I remember explicitly Master Roshi blew up the moon. Now that I think about it, it's crazy that even back in early mid Dragon Ball, characters back then still had the ability to blow up a celestial body if they wanted to. Huh, strange. Kaboom. Radzitz's tail glowed when he was fighting them. That was funny. It's like the only time they'll ever do anything with their tails for offense. It's interesting, actually. Uh-huh. Totally, yeah, no. Uh-oh, slow down on exit, okay. Also, it's still funny to think that Goku can actually fly at this point in the series just yet. Which is weird, because he was kind of flying slash floating when he fired a Kamehameha at Raditz during their fight. Okay, sure.
I'll go along with you.
Piccolo, why are you here?
You need to know that his strength is phenomenal.
Yeah, Piccolo kind of had a run-in with... If you remember my BT2 playthrough, Piccolo kind of had a run-in with Raditz before this occurred. And Piccolo just quickly realized, oh wow, he's at least double my strength. Shit.
You're right, but why put yourself in danger?
Think about it.
Don't get the wrong idea. He's no more than a roadblock in my quest to conquer this world.
Any of my enemy is my friend, I guess.
If we do manage to defeat him, afterwards I'll destroy you, and the world will be mine.
Clearly.
I don't think so, but I'll go as far as teaming up with you. It's not like we have another choice.
Even Goku realizes he's kind of outclassed here.
That's right.
But to be fair, looking back on the fight earlier on, the Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz fight was surprisingly good. Oh, by the way, we already have Cybermen. Raditz, how do you feel knowing that you can spawn little shits as strong as you are? That is weird. Unless the soil... I remember Nappa said that the soil of Earth would produce some really fine Cybermen. So I wonder if, like, they just happen to find soil good enough that would spawn Cybermen as strong as Raditz. I wonder if that's the case. Yeah. So every character that you can use can actually have like a special effect on the field. So it's very interesting. It's kind of cool. Aura Zone is unfortunately almost useless. Mostly because you can't track down multiple enemies. This is my big problem with the game. The fucking map doesn't tell you where enemies are. And there's hang on a sec. Some stars in this game require you to kill all, actually no, like every single one of them requires you to kill every single enemy on the screen. The thing is, the map doesn't tell you where enemies are. Like at all. There's a red dot that shows where Raditz is, but if you were like explore, there's a Cyberman there, there's a Cyberman there. And just like so forth, you know? Now I will show War Zone off. You hold triangle, you can raise your power level and attract enemies to come fight you. It's kinda cool. This would be great, except that there's rarely two or more enemies on the screen anyway, so there's that.
Gross! What is this thing?
It must be one of his henchmen.
Huh.
He seems pretty good.
He seems pretty good. Well, he's only as strong as him. Actually, if Goku and Piccolo can both take 2 Cybermen, that means that they just killed 2 Raditzes. Huh. Okay, sure. Then again, they probably wouldn't be as good as fighters, but okay. Anyway, so for the whole tag team system in this game, it's really interesting actually. So first of all, you can use the D-pad to give your AI partner different orders. Like, split means that you and your partner go after different opponents. Normal means that they just kind of do whatever. Focus means the enemy you're fighting, your partner will explicitly focus on them. Oh, hey, more. So, generally, unless you're fighting a boss, it's generally better to have it says normal or split. If you are fighting like Nappa and a Cyberman at the same time, you probably want focus, so it's a lot easier to deal with Nappa and the Cyberman simultaneously. The shit part of this game. If it's you against 2 enemies at the same time, you're fucked. Like, unless you have super explosive wave, it's the biggest pain in the dick in human history. It's just not pleasant. Anyway, so lucky for me, these Cybermen are actually pretty clumped pretty closely together, so I can get away with this. I'm gonna give you conflicting opinions about this because God, what am I talking about right now? Fuck, I'm awake. So I'm going to both advise. I'm gonna give you 2 pieces of advice, and they're gonna be like completely contradictory. You do and you don't want to fight against all the enemies you possibly can. At the start of the game, you can, or you should, because it'll give you a shitload of DP, and you can use those to buy upgrades for your characters. And that's pretty good. Later on, you shouldn't though, because it'll take so much fucking time to actually do it, especially if you want stars. God, fuck that noise. Alright, hang on. Interesting thing to note though is that your blast gauges will actually carry over between matches, as well as your health will regenerate, but it's generally pretty stagnant. So like if I were to drop, oops, he completely dodged that. Fuck. Dead. Oh no, he survived. Okay. I believe I have my setup right now. Yes. Okay. With Goku, the reason I say have skill control on, I think it's called skill control. Yes, it's definitely called skill control. Absolutely have it on because I'm getting excited is fucking ridiculous. Because this game is a lot more experimental and is the first, you know, tag team DBZ game. At least I think so. It's fucking broken with the shit you can do. Especially if you compare it to BT3. I mentioned the whole thing with, oh, what was I going to talk about there? Fuck talking. Hang on. The Mountain Dew Code Red. Thoughts, Bob, thoughts. Okay. Because it's a tag team game, there has to be a lot more leniency with what individual characters can do. Right? So, here's the thing. I think this is slightly different from how it functions in BT3, where I think it costs 3 gauges there, but here it costs 2. If you lower it to 1, you can do this. Oops, okay. Well, if you lower it to 1, what do you do? I'm getting excited with Goku. It gives you 1 free energy bar of ki. That's rare. That's nice. And it buffs all your stats. Attack, ki, super attacks, ki, and defense. Yeah, I actually think it does buff your ki too. So it's just ridiculous with how much you can get away with doing. Also, I don't know if the buffs actually expire. It takes forever if this really does. Also, you know, of course, Kaioken is ridiculously good if you ever want to do that. Also, because both you and your partner can both gain blast gauges. Just be aware if your partner, if you're stacking Kaioken, if your partner ends up going to ultimate mode and costs you a couple of stocks, but yeah. How do you shame? Okay. Then again, what? Just because he doesn't want to side with you, he's ashamed to stay in race? Okay, sure. Elitist much. Then again, it is Raditz, so what am I talking about? Man, Raditz must have been treated like shit by Vegeta because he's a low-class Saiyan. By all intents and purposes. Anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to get... I wanted to get the soft charge, not the snap attack. Okay. Oh, that's unsafe as hell. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Well, I only got a spirit bomb. Fuck it. Okay, yeah, let me show you. This shit is ridiculous. It does boost up your charge speed a bit. Okay. I did mention that instant charge moves won't be instant, but ultimates are still instant because the camera will focus specifically on them, so that's pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Again, like I said before, because this game's a little more homogenized, your Piccolo partner for this part of the game. Oh shit. I'm gonna fucking lose because I cannot do these. Oh, I'm winning. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I have won my very first shot exchange of this game. I'm not even kidding, I always lose those. Because this game is bullshit with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always love getting heavy finishes on them. Anyway. Yeah, totally invest in skill control whenever you get it. Jack up Goku as soon as you can because, again, you'll use this form throughout the whole game. So it's better to get him maxed sooner rather than later.
Serves you right.
And if you want to learn how to use them, you should totally watch my guide on using Goku N and BT3 because it's basically the same form. Saiyan Soul, yeah, it's basically the same thing. So Raditz giving his dying words, which is weird because he said at the start of this fight that they were coming.
Warriors even stronger than him?
Yeah. I'm now realizing that is a bit of a problem because, well, Goku's dead. Yeah. If any of you know of a dude named Quaman, he did a video a while ago theorizing what would happen if Goku didn't die in that fight. It was kind of funny. At least I think so. So anyway, time to show this off, I guess. So, because I just got a pretty good amount of DP, I'm able to go level up some characters. I'm just gonna do that really fast because, well, fuck it. I have oh god, I need to invest in K Gohan. He's gonna be a thing later on. And Vegeta Scouter, maybe Ultimate Gohan. I'll save off. Bardock. Then again, I do use Bardock more than I think I do, so I might as well invest in him. Fuck it. Weird thing, this is just a couple years away from Super Saiyan Bardock being a thing. I know Brandon's probably, I imagine some shivers just went up his spine. Super Saiyan Bardock. Yeah, alright, jump back into it. Dragon Walker. Continuing on with this little mess. Now, I'm debating if I wanted to go back and show the what if scenario where Bardock shows up to Earth first instead of Raditz. And he becomes Grandpa Bardock. I'm not joking about that. It's a thing. This game does that. It's weird. But yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about just going through all of these first. And depending on how long that takes, I'll then go back, do a separate playthrough, doing what scenarios. But before then, what we got? Oh, that's not too bad. Mutated enemies are just like quote-unquote superpowered versions of the normal like Cybermen. And you'll be fighting Cybermen for a long ass time. The only dangerous thing with Cybermen is self-destructing and the acid move, and that's it. That's all you have to worry about, literally. And I guess they're excessive numbers to a greater or lesser degree. Adjusting.
To prepare for the two Saiyans who would arrive in 1 year.
Yep.
Piccolo turned his
I'm digging your son.
powers of Goku's son, who had fallen in the fight with Raditz. And so, under Piccolo's tutelage, Gohan's
Tutelage. That's always been a funny word to me. Tutelage. I don't know why. Extreme training regiment. Yeah, you're not kidding about that. Just survive. I guess in hindsight, this is kind of cool. It was just always slow to me as a kid. Then again, the 1 year build up from Raditz to the Saiyans showing up was a bit lengthy, to say the least. So yeah. Bye. Just like me. Edgy as hell, dude. So, yeah. And Cybermen just mysteriously pop up on Earth now for no reason. Also, it's a bit of a dick move, though. Gohan has let to fend for himself against enemies as strong as Raditz. I know these are as strong as Raditz, too, because... well, fuck. Also, I don't know what that move does. Strange. Anyway, so what we got? Oh yeah, that's right. I think it's just to fight against the Cybermen, and that's it. But before I do that, customize is down here. You always want to select customize one instead of default, so that way you know you have it equipped. What we got? Pretty basic setup. Key up, attack up, super up. Super attack for the brink. That's basically the lower your health gets, the higher it gets. Or the lower your health gets, the higher super attack gets, or whatever stat it is. Gohan doesn't have too much. I was telling this to Brandon while I was practicing the game. How you do have to use a lot of characters. But the cool thing about this series is that, oh, I could use that. The cool thing about Tenkaichi 3's engine is that most characters are usable, so it's not really a chore, so that's a pretty good thing.